Hey, what's up? So it's finally time. I've had these guys for a while now, and the time, it just feels right, you know? It's Ginyu time. And not just the standard releases, but the knockoffs and the third-party releases as well. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, let's dive right in, tear them all open, and check out these bad boys. And girl, what? But yeah, before we do all that, be sure to do the YouTube stuff. Anything you can see on screen right now, hell yeah. Really helps me out, helps out the channel, helps people find me, blah, 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 blah. Sorry about this, but you know, the algorithm demands it. Also, questions at Nistuff.com. Send me questions, any questions you got. I'll compile them into a big Q&A style video thing one day. One day, hopefully. It'll be pretty fun. But yeah, that's it. Thanks a bunch, and here we go. All the boxes are pretty nice, and they look pretty great together. The official ones, that is, not the third party or the knockoff ones. These just look great as a stack, you know? I do kind of wish they all use the same boxes, but you know, I get it. They wouldn't want to put small little Jeice in a box the size of Burter, you know? I get it. I'm just thinking about the shelf, you know? Would have looked real nice, all of them cohesive, same size, but you know, at least they came with boxes, right? Some of my attempts at getting the older third-party figures ended up like this, you know? This is how they showed up. That's crazy, right? Thanks, AliExpress. But anyways, I'm sure the boxes or lack of boxes isn't really the reason you're here. On to the figures, I say. On to the figures! Starting with, first up, Guldo. So yeah, it's a pretty complicated place to start, mainly because the official Guldo figure came with Burter, and he's fine and everything, but he's basically a statue. He comes with 2 sets of removable arms, and unsurprisingly, there's 2 main poses you can get out of him, you know? His head's pretty free-flowing though, so he can look all over the place. It's pretty cool. He's pretty chunky and well-painted, but he's not quite enough, you know? Here he is with some other figures. Pretty good. But yeah, we'll get into the third-party ones later on in the video. But for now, while we're here, let's check out Burter, right? Here we go. Next up, Burter. Box is looking pretty good. Classic Dragonballz Figuarts white box with the pics on the side. Looks great. What can I say? Dude's awesome, though. Look at this. Burter's without a doubt my favorite classic Ginyu Force member. He's big and he's blue and he's just a crazy alien monster guy, you know? Love it. What's not to love, you know? He came with a bunch of accessories, hands, ball, head, a scouter you can swap between each head. His shoulders can flap up and down for maximum articulation. And yeah, it's pretty good. What a guy. He's covered in these skin bumps, kind of like Killmonger, you know, but not really. He's got beautiful glossy armor, sick articulation, paint, and plastic. He's just the best, you know? And he's so tall. Look at this. Wow. Holy shit. Here he is with some other figures, and here he is with his pack-in buddy accessory, you know? Nice. But how will they size up to the next biggest Ginyu Force member? Let's find out with... Next up, Recoome. Box is looking good, figures looking good, even the accessories are looking good. Hell yeah. Lots of good hand options on display here. Chop, blast, master hand, grabby, punch, you know, it's all great. Oh, and there's some other stuff too. He's got a frog, a Dragon Ball, some head options, a frog Ginyu head. And yeah, what an assortment, right? Anyway, look at this guy. What a beefcake. Articulation's all fine, but his Saiyan armor is a bit on the weak side, you know? They come off pretty easily, and all of mine actually were unattached when I first got this in the mail, when he first came out. So that's fun. Love that. The Saiyan armor has always been a strange thing to represent in hard plastic, because like, in the show, it's like hyper flexible, but it's weird because even modern figures like struggle to make sense of it in 3D. I don't want to say they should go the soft materials angle, but why not at this point? Just try it out. See if it works. You're doing shirts with Gohan Beast. You're doing like other stuff. This Vegeta, he has soft goods for his skirt. I don't know. Maybe try it out. Anyway, yeah, all these guys pretty much have the same problem. The shoulders pop out. The waist skirts pop out. But I would say Recoome is the worst offender of what we're looking at today. And that sucks if you're a diehard Recoome fan, you know. I pour one out for you guys, but it's still a good approximation of a plastic Recoome, you know. I wouldn't take any other substitutions, you know. But anyway, here he is with the last few members. Hell yeah, right? Here they are with some other figures. Pretty good. And yeah, on to the second in command. Here we go. Next up, Jeice. There he is, the red magma himself. He comes with a whole bunch of stuff, hands, a suitcase, a couple faces, alternate bent up shoulder pads, an angry Goku head with a Saiyan Scouter, energy blast effect, a Dragon Ball. It's real great stuff, you know? They obviously felt the need to pack his box so you wouldn't feel ripped off paying like, you know, a decent amount of money for a little guy, but he is quality. He is so good. He might be the best figure of the 5, but my favorite's still Burter. From the official ones. Anyway, yeah, he's red and white, and he's looking so good. In certain poses, the hair really does demand that you put a flight stand on him, so here's a crappy Hasbro one. And yeah, heavy hair aside, he looks great, man. You could swap his scouter between his different faces. Big hell yeah from me. Energy effect looks great. Suitcase too. Articulation's all sweet. Sculpting sweet too. The alternate shoulders really help him out to do his Ginyu pose. You'll have to take my word on that, but yeah, he can really do some saucy Ginyu Force poses, once you got that installed. It's super appreciated, Thanks for the option. I'm not going to do it, but I appreciate it. But yeah, here they are all together so far. And yep, all we need is a leader of the Force. So here we go. Next up, Ginyu. Bam! What a guy. Box is looking sick just like the others. He's a big light purple body swapping fool, His armor's looking sick. Same floppy problems all the others have. But it's mostly a product of the time, I'm not sure we'll ever get another bunch of these guys put out in production. Definitely not in the 3.0. But maybe they'll just re-release them with less crap. Or maybe as a box set. I don't know. But for the most part, this is where they're going to be forever. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love it if they just kept re-releasing these guys and making tweaks over time so everybody could have them and they wouldn't go on eBay for $300. What the hell? But that's not how things work. When you got 5 figures that you got to reproduce, that's a lot of tooling, So I doubt we're ever going to see these guys again. But fingers crossed, Fingers crossed. But yeah, Ginyu Scouter's pretty shitty. Look at this. It's so thick, right? It feels really thick. I don't know. I don't like it. Here's all the accessories. You got hands, Dragon Ball, alt damage chest piece, and a bunch of heads, And speaking of heads, here he is with the frog head from Recoome. That's nice, right? Here's the alt chest piece in action. And check this out. He's just got a full-on painted purple chest under there. That's crazy, right? Articulation's pretty sick. Posing's a dream. Here he is as Goku. Spoilers. But yeah, pretty good. Here he is with some other figures. Nice. And here they are as a whole crew so far. Oh, who else could there be? Bonyu, baby! Next up, Bonyu. Hell yeah, look at this. Great box. This one's from Black Hole Toys. They're a fairly new third-party Dragon Ball company. I think this is the first piece of theirs that I'm actually handling, so that's pretty fun. She's the 6th member of the Ginyu Force, I'm pretty sure. She's from some game or comic or whatever. And she may or may not be canon to the hardcore Dragon Ball freaks out there, but, for me, I say more the merrier. Give me all the Ginyu Force members you got. Hell, start making up new members. I'll buy everybody. Put Boo in there. Toss Tao Pai Pai in there. That one crocodile guy from Planet Namek. Bring him on. But yeah, she's great. A little squeaky, but great. She came with 3 alternate faces, 4 pairs of hands, a weird red energy ball thing from Jeice, I think, and yeah, a stand, which is pretty good, honestly. This is $42 from AliExpress, and to come with a stand kind of blows me away, because most Figuarts releases just don't. They just don't include stands, which is kind of nuts, because they're probably very cheap to make, But what do I know, right? Spin around's looking pretty good. I did a quick Google search and found this pose that someone made on DeviantArt, so here's a quick approximation of that. Not great, but yeah, yeah. I put about 2 seconds into this. This is on me, not her. But all in all, super happy with her. She's a new body-typed figure that had next to no pre-order hype around it. So yeah, if you didn't know about her, it's understandable. So if this is the first you're hearing about her and you want her at all, I would say go get her while she's available, because when they're gone, these things go on eBay for 5 times the price, and it's crazy. And while we're here, let me just get on my soapbox for a second. More of this, Let's do more of this. I love all different body types in my Dragonballz Figuarts collection. I love Dodoria. I love Zarbon. I love Cell. I love all these Ginyu Force guys. I love variation, And mostly third parties stick to making a million Vegetas and Gokus. And I get it. They got to guarantee their bottom dollar. And, those guys sell like hotcakes. So why not? But trust me when I say this. In a few years, when all these third-party companies are disbanded and gone, all the weird-ass releases like Bonyu from Black Hole Toys or Captain Salza from Demoniacal Fit, these will stand out in people's minds. Not who made that one Vegeta that one time. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Here she is with some other figures. Pretty nice. Here she is with the whole crew so far. But for real, what more could there be? Well, we got to keep this third-party train rolling, baby, with that old-ass, crusty-ass Demoniacal Fit Ginyu. He's terrible. True knockoff quality. But I mean, before the official Ginyu came out, this is what people had. So yeah, here they stand side by side. Yuck, right? Like listen to this guy. That's a yuck from me. He's a yuck to all senses, you know? Gross. And yeah, while we're here, let's take a look at Demoniacal Fit's Jeice. Next up, Demoniacal Fit Jeice. Now, this one came out before the Figuarts one too, so keep that in mind before we tear into this godforsaken piece of plastic. He may look like a Tamashii product from the outside, but the inside is a whole different beast. Man, third-party Dragon Ball figures have really come a long way. Like, look at this. These are both from the same company, just a few years apart. It's night and day. But yeah, here's the official Jeice next to the DF one. Pretty rough. Here's everything he comes with. Face energy ball and 3 pairs of hands. Yep. Here's a quick spin around. Not terrible, but, you know, it can't hold even the tiniest candle to the official Figuarts one. Like, come on. Oh my gosh. It kind of looks like the first pass of designing a Jeice figure versus the final figure. It's pretty nuts. And no scouter, briefcase, or Namekian Dragon Ball in sight. So, like, minus 20 points automatically, you know? And I mean, come on. Look at the official one's hair versus the DF's hair. What a shame. Well, never forget what they took from us, you know? But yeah, next up we have the only Demoniacal Fit Ginyu Force figure that I actually think has real shelf life value. It's an articulated Guldo. Next up, DF Guldo. So this figure is undoing a great universal misstep made by Tamashii. As you know from the start of this video, the official Guldo's a goddamn statue. And I mean, this guy's not the most articulated, but it's at least better than nothing, right? Am I right, Burter? Yeah, you know. You get it. Let me just pander to my Transformers audience for a second. It's like the wheelies that come with the Grimlock. If you're gonna include a hamstrung figure, at least make it fun or funny. Don't go through all the motions to cut steel on a production level and then give us a useless little twerp. No one wants that. Making one of the 5 team members an accessory, it just sucks, man. But yeah, this figure's from Demoniacal Fit and it's pretty great. And I kind of think they knew it was gonna be pretty great because look at this. They packed him with a Dragon Ball accessory. Like DF Ginyu and DF Jeice didn't come with jack shit, but Guldo comes with a Dragon Ball accessory? Hell yeah, Guldo. Get it, girl. He's a little rounder than I remember, but just like I said with Bonyu, give me those new and mostly unrepaintable body types. I'll take it all day, man. Like there's absolutely no one this is going to be repainted into besides Guldo, and I'm just here for it, you know? And listen, I get it. I'm a Glyos guy, I'm a Transformers guy, I'm a Sofubi guy. I get that reusing molds is the lifeblood of a smaller production run of figures, but sometimes I just don't fucking care. Give me the weirdos, give me the unrepaintable. I'm here for it, man. I'm very here for it. The other heads' expressions are nice too. DF just did a real good job on this one. Sometimes all you need is an illegal, fully articulated third-party little guy, you know? Overall, super into it. He's got a brighter green skin than the official one. Nothing really else to add here. I just thought I'd mention it. But yeah, super happy to have both of them. I mean, look at these guys side by side. Hell yeah. Here's everybody we looked at in today's long-ass video. So after all that, do you guys like the Ginyu Force? Does anyone watch this video? Is anybody out there? Hello? Hello? Can you believe Bandai, with the help of some third-party companies, actually made all these guys? That's crazy, right? It's such a big undertaking, but also like what a payoff, right? They're going to look great on a shelf. And that's it. That's all of them I got. The SH Figuarts style Ginyu Force figures. They're awesome, man. Did you guys pick these up when they came out? Pick them up secondhand on eBay or whatever? Did you go all in? Did you pick and choose? Who's your favorite? Let me know. But anyway, that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a comment, Instagram threads. You know what to do. And that's it. Goodbye.